The availability of surface and groundwater in East Africa generally varies with time and across the climatic regions as well as in the sub-regions. For example, a 2022 UNESCO report reports that Kenya is water scarce based on the available renewable water sources in the country. And if you look at Tanzania and Uganda, those are also vulnerable, while the remaining East African countries are mainly considered to be water stressed.
It's very unfortunate since we got independence that some of these areas whereby we are providing water to Nairobi, we don't have the clean, safe water because we don't have. When you dig the wells, many of the wells, the shallow ones, you find that there's a lot of fluoride. So it also affects the teeth of our children. Still, we have the climatical challenges.
The threats to the security of water resources in East Africa include pollution from industrial effluents and emissions, agricultural activities. We have pressures resulting from rapid urbanization, rapid population growth, and of course recent issues surrounding climate change. Unfortunately, data for making effective decisions and coming up with management strategies regarding water resources is generally, insufficient and in some cases completely unavailable.
Data is a big challenge in terms of quality, in terms of access, use, interpretation, and sharing. As a big challenge also is to do with capacity to collect the data, capacity to analyze the data, capacity to interpret the data, and capacity to use or share the data or make meaningful interpretation with the data.
East Africa Water Security Project provides water information, data access, and decision support to improve water resources management and ultimately water security in East Africa. This project focused on 3 East African countries, Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda. We selected 3 key watersheds: Murchison Bay Watershed in Uganda, Simiyu River Watershed in Tanzania, and Sasumua River Watershed in Kenya as study areas. A unique aspect of this project was in the strength of collaborations between researchers and practitioners. The project team comprised researchers from Purdue University and the U.S. Agricultural Research Service in the U.S., Makerere University in Uganda, and University of Dar es Salaam in Tanzania, and research translation partners in each of the 3 countries, that is, Aid Environment in Uganda, Global Water Partnership Tanzania, and Resource Plan Limited in Kenya. We have developed and deployed a variety of products through this project, including data products, an interactive dashboard, and several documents intended for use by researchers, practitioners, water resources managers, and policymakers. These products are readily available and important in a variety of water resources applications.
So the kind of interventions that we need at this time is to ensure that we have the right guides in terms of protocols, in terms of mechanisms, in terms of frameworks for data collection, data quality assurance. So we need to have proper decision support protocols. And to get proper decision support protocols, we need the right data.
Researchers and the other technical practitioners should process and transform the data to be used in decision making.
Maybe if we can have something like a repository where we can be able to have this kind of data pool, and the different professionals can subscribe to access this kind of data so that we can scale it up, so that we can build more capacity and utilize it for further decision making.
We need to ensure that the mandated agencies, they define the variables for data collection and its standardization. That's what really is needed to be done. But also to set guidelines for data management as well as conditions and procedures for data access in this prevailing technological advancement. But in addition to that, the technology which we are having, for example, the remote sensing satellite methods have to be coupled with ground truthing aspects so that we could verify the validity of the data. There is a need of having a consistency in data collection. This is needed, and we need to ensure that we have financial, human, and also we have commitment to undertake that. There is a need of making data freely accessible and available to different stakeholders